Hi guys, I'm ExactChaos and welcome back to another episode of Workers and Resources, Soviet Republic. And to be honest, it is now our 30th episode and I'm quite excited about it still. This game is just my absolute favorite at the moment. It's just got so much to do and so much to keep track on. We're taking a ride from on one of our trains that's currently delivering workers to our oil facilities, and I think it's on its way back to the closest town now. So it's quite a distance that our people have to travel to go and work over there. Oh, look at our amazing infrastructure towering over the lines over here. Oh, look at that. Big power infrastructure. We built all of that. And here comes the skyscrapers to the left. Oh, man. Oh, excellent. I do love this game. This game is really something special. Really something special. So much you can do. Oh, look at that, closing the gates. Here we're coming up to the town. Not even sure what this town is called, by the way. A little bit of a quick save going on over there. And here we come. Excellent, into town. There we go. Bit of stuff happening to the right hand side. Some construction underway in the distance. Statue of Lenin on the right hand side. Doing our little roundabout into town. Nice, big new towers coming up over there because we need it. Oh, watch out! Ooh, that might have been bad. And here we come. Into our train station to come and pick up some more workers. Welcome, guys. You're going to go to work at the oil facility. Okay, so that's a bit of a ride along over there. Now, what are we doing? So this is... have a quick look at some of our things. So we've got a pretty decent, we've dropped this number quite a lot, but yeah, our population grows really quickly. So we do need to make sure that this construction is constantly underway. And I think one of the things is construction material out to these, to the outskirts over here is a bit of a problem. Oh, the other thing that's probably a bit of a problem over here is the fact that at some point we will run out of storage for the bitumen. And that will result in us not being able to to continue to produce fuel. So that's one of the things. Some of you have mentioned in the comments, check that all of these kind of pump forwarding stations are powered. I believe they all are. Yeah, all of them seem to be powered. If we have a look at all of them, they all in fact have power associated with them, so that is not the reason why it is loading so slowly. So if you know the reason that our ship is in fact loading so slowly, please tell us why. Do we need to connect another pipe up here? Is that what we're going to want to do? I've no idea, so just do let me know. Okay, what I'm going to do with the bitumen is I think it's time for us to put a train in place, and the exciting thing is I'm going to go and export to NATO. Oh, not over here though. Where am I? Must be along here. Yeah. All the way over here to Yugoland. And at Yugoland we will, which is a little weird given that I wouldn't imagine Yugoland being a NATO one. But anyway, the Yugoland border over here so that we can get the dollar numbers up as well. So bitumen, we're going to come and export all the way out over here. We haven't exported anything to the NATO countries yet, so I think it's a good time to do so. Our numbers in terms of rubles is really awesome. We've got no problems over there. So that's cool. That's cool. No big deal. Okay, let's go fly across our glorious empire and find ourselves a bit of a train that we can use to export bitumen to NATO. So let's grab that locomotive, but we're going to have to buy a couple of wagons, cargo wagons, and more specifically we're going to go after these tankers. So what are they? 47 tons, 24 tons. Is 47 tons really the best we can do? Seems like it may just be. 47 tons it is. If we go and try something over here, can we get something better? Ooh, look at that guy. Kaga Wagon, only the cement one over here. So really what we're going to do is we're going to go and grab ourselves the Kaga Wagon. We're going to get some of these guys going. How long can we make this? 1, 2, okay, let's move you over here, please. 1, 2. That's like 100. 3. Come on. 3, 4, 5, 6. 6, I think. I don't think we can go longer than that, though. Look at that. And that's going to be almost 300 tons per go. And I believe that should be sufficient. I'm wondering whether that's not too long. We may run into all kinds of trouble with our signals and so on. Let's try it. Let's give it a try. So we'll grab this one. And we'll set up, well, I'm not sure we're going to set up a special line for it. It's just going to be a point-to-point service over here. So what you're going to do is you're going to make your way and stop over there. Thank you. That's a bitumen storage. And then we're going to go all the way. Where is our, yeah, over here. All the way over here to your Yugoland border. Right over there. There we go. We're going to load, not anything, we're going to load bitumen. I don't think it will load anything else. Wait until we're loaded. And then we're going to wait until unloaded over there. I think that's going to be fine. Let's give it a start. And let's check it out. Are we leaving? Yeah, here we go. Good. Okay. We'll keep an eye on that. I just want to see it pull out of here. Because that's a long train. Is it that long? Is it that long? It made that one. It's going to make these. Probably going to start running into slight problems as we head up here. But I think it's okay. Might be a bit problematic around this corner, around this roundabout over here. So let's have a quick look at that. Actually clears out. Well, anyway, there's a stop there and there, so it can't actually lock itself up over here. But that seems quite reasonable, actually, that train. So it'll store a ton of bitumen for us. How much? Oh, no, 720 tons? How did I miss that? That's a little weird. I thought it's like 50 tons per one, which would put this at 300. I think there's something wrong there. Because this means it's more than 100 tons per wagon. Wow. Okay, well, anyway, we'll have a look. If that's the case, we're going to take ages to... Well, not take that long to do this. There's a lot in here. There is a lot in here, but I'm very keen to see that one fill up. So let's track its progress in here. Not blocking itself or anything like that. Well, it's made its way all the way over here without too much problems, so that's okay. This is filling up. This is still filling up. So let's see. Okay, how quickly is this thing gonna load? Really, really quickly. In terms of dollar value, that's a lot. This is gonna be how much? 2 million? Thereabouts. About $2 million that's gonna come off of this train. Haha! That's really good. That's excellent. Nice. And it is filling up to 720. Well, almost $2 million on the money. Wow. Never thought we were going to generate that kind of money. Anyway, that's going to be awesome, getting over the dollars in our maybe private bank account. I don't know. Offshore. Okay, excellent. I want to go back and have a quick look at what is going on with why we're not seeing enough prefab panels and stuff popping up in here. So bricks are coming, no problem. No one wants to even use the bricks at the moment. There should be a prefab train running around here somewhere, along with just a general construction materials train as well. So if we come back all the way to the prefabs, there's definitely prefab panels and storage, but this is one of those things that I'm kind of wondering, maybe we should start slightly newer industry with some of these things where we create more of this, because steel is going to become it's not a problem still. We are our one steel mill over here is doing a good enough job to keep us going. It's just when we spike our construction industry a bit that it kind of becomes a little bit problematic. I'm also kind of wondering whether we should start potentially building some more kind of places to live in some of these areas also. Okay, I'm looking for a specific train, one that is delivering prefab panels, and I can't find it. There's obviously other ways I can go and look for it. No prefab panels over here though. That guy is delivering everything but it's the general goods one, and it's out of prefabs. Any prefabs doing its thing over here? There's prefabs over here, but the train is not. So how do okay, let's find the list of vehicles. I'm after trains, not track builders. Here we go. All the map, please. Woo-hoo-hoo. I think it's a prefab top-up line or something. These are, so it's going to be one of these. What are these? These are track builders, bitumen train. Yes, I should actually just rename the trains, to be really honest. Do we have any way of knowing? Where is this? Conveyor. Ooh, always a problem. That shouldn't be a problem though. I have no idea which one it is from this view. Let's try and pick it up from here. Custom lines. Do we have like a prefab top-up line or something like that? Lots of custom lines. Building materials distribution, and it's got no vehicles on it, so again that's not a workable one. So I'm still generated lines, maybe. Anybody that's just saying prefabs, right? Nothing. I mean, these, yeah. Anyway, I need to go and find the thing. So that's the thing. I'm not too sure we're finding the stuff or got the right way of looking for these kind of vehicles. But we have no prefabs over here. So really, we're missing. Are we missing a train? Oh, look at that. Let's quickly go to the, look at that, there's $3 million already in our accounts. So the train has actually made its way all the way up here and is now unloading that bitumen, which I think is exactly the right thing for us to do. Ooh, it is too long. It is too long, and we won't be able to trim that in here. So, but while it's the only train here, it's not a big problem. How much is that? All of that is going back, and there we go. Now $3.5 million already. So slowly we can now actually purchase some blueprints from others as well. Now look for that train. Can you believe it? This is a bit of a waste of our time, isn't it? Up here, nothing. Down here, you're not doing it. It's not you. Oh, what are you? You are I believe you're the brick train, right? Random train. Random train. You're not the brick train. You're the general goods, I think. Anyway, doesn't matter. Yeah, so I definitely think there's a better way of managing all of those. So anybody, I'm just going to pause it for a second while we quickly look for these vehicles. There's stuff over here, but that gets trucked in. What trains do we have over here? That's the cars and some other stuff. It's not up here. Pretty sure. Could he be stuck somewhere in here? I don't think so. That's the top up, the brick top up. Let's just call this train the brick top up, and for goodness sake, can you please unload. Can we just make sure it's that so we can easily figure it out? Do that, do that, do that, do that. Perfect. And we'll even rename this train and say the brick train. Just so it's going to be easier for us to figure that out going forward. The brick train, there we go. Now, that one's been sorted out. Any other trains running through here? That's coal. Okay, if we pop up on this side. Any trains in here? We don't have the prefab train coming in here, but the steel train does come in here. What are we making? Closed holes? Covered holes? Yeah, I think it's okay. You can continue with a bit of covered holes over there. Not that train. Not this train. Is there a train in there? No train in there either. Wow. Let's just have a look. My goodness. Train over here? Nothing. Anywhere on this route maybe? Nope. Not at all. Maybe on this long stretch. It is quite frustrating that I can't find this train. Unless it doesn't exist. Unless I've sold it or something of that nature. And now we're struggling with it. None of these guys. Nothing over here. These guys. Nothing over there. Again, nothing over there. My goodness. That's a small little train. And maybe in here. Is it? Could it be that one? It's not in here. There's prefab panels over here. It's not that one. That's the general distribution, I think, which doesn't currently have a train associated with it, because if you do some... Oh, here it is. I found it. Found it. Okay, so this is picking up prefab panels. Okay, and you're unloading prefab panels wherever you go. Okay, there we go. Ah, but you're going to the customs house with it, and I don't think we should. I think we should stop exporting prefab panels and just have them run around. So let's delete that last one there. Let's delete that stop. And there we go. Open storage, then it just goes to a few spots. It doesn't even go everywhere to just do prefab top up. Okay, and let's just call it the prefab train. Prefab train. And one of the things I've been thinking about is that we should probably start splitting out all of the goods, instead of, so that we can more easily track what's going on with our goods. Because this guy should now be heading to our new places for some additional drop off of stuff, but it doesn't actually. Oh, Polichevo is that, and then this one. It doesn't go to. I don't know. Anyway, so it doesn't actually go everywhere. So this just goes to Suez. Okay, that's fine. If we look at that, can we find out where this facility is? Okay, I've renamed it. So Polichevo is over here, so it's going to drop some stuff over here. And Subrosia is over here, so it doesn't actually go to our places. That's the reason why we're missing it. It's gonna drop off some stuff over here, which is fine. Oh no, but Soyuz is over here, right? So it is on its way to come and drop it off over here. Yeah, that's the one. The one where it's not dropping off, however, after Soyuz, is we need to add this one. This is the one. So let's be sure to add a new stop right over there. Pod, logistics, open storage. You're going to unload whatever you can over there, and I think that will help us out a little bit. That is why we're struggling so much with the stuff over here, because there's only like one train once in a blue moon coming in to drop some stuff over here. So yeah, the way we manage that needs to be really looked at. So this will drop off a lot of stuff over here, and then probably the rest of it will be dropped off at the next one. I would really like to be able to do some if statements in here, saying that, you know, if it's empty, go back and pick up some more. And to be honest, it is now empty. So what we'll do is we'll just go send you back to the open storage so that we can pick some stuff up again. Okay, now this construction will continue over here. Yeah, so some if statements over there would have been really good. But yeah, construction can continue over here, and hopefully we'll get these buildings filled out quite nicely now. Okay, now with that in mind, I'm thinking, should I do another train? These trains are really not required all the time. Car dealer is on fire. Whoops. It's not required all the time. Instead, only when we're starting to do some big construction projects. So these are underway over here. And then let's come and have a look right over here. All of these are not even close to being full, so there's a lot of stuff that's actually quite workable in this area. And I am starting to wonder, we should probably, now that we've built this one, I want to build a new bridge on this side as well. And then I want to clear out a central area over here. And let's do that in this episode. Let's work on our glorious capital. Given it's the 30th episode, let's work on that a little bit. First things first, I'm going to go ahead and clear out what we've got going on over here. Something like that. Yeah. Maybe that'll be okay. Now, let's get ourselves an awesome bridge. Something like a steel bridge, right? What did we use over there, over that side? No, this one. Let's do that one then. What is that? Build a steel and brick bridge. Yeah, well, let's do a steel and brick bridge instead. It's the same speed, right? Let's do that. So what does that actually, it doesn't actually tell you what it, well, kind of what it is using for. So if we do this, so that doesn't actually work. So if we do that, we definitely want to raise this up a little bit. So is this more bricks and less steel? Equal, really. Pretty equal. Okay. Now, I would like us to, if we, yeah, it's not quite high enough though. Okay, so if we say, let's drop it down a little bit like this. See, it kind of puts you, if we do this, angle is too sharp, really? Can we go and say, we can't actually raise this, it kind of has to be. Okay, so what we'll do, and I'll just go ahead and pay for this. So let's auto build that little section, just a straight line out of there, please. Just very tight, because I want to use most of that for the bridge. Now, with that in mind, now let's try and get a bit of a bridge construction up here. I want to try and raise you to some kind of level that makes sense. Okay, I think that is going to be about right. Oh, no. Stop doing that. Now, if we do, and this is the problem with this, is I want to get it as straight as possible, but I can't actually see. Can we zoom out a little and see if we can get it? How do we know it's going to be straight? Well, it seems like it's going to be straight somewhere over here. So if we do that, and then we do another one like this, that's seemingly a straight one, and then probably we can drop down. Yeah, that looks, we didn't start it straight, did we? Okay, trying that again. If we run it straight through from there, that looks really straight. So if we do about that, yeah, that's good. It's nice and high as well. Now we just need to drop it down a little. So let's trim back this road. And what we'll do is we will just have to go ahead and And again, let's turn ourselves over here so we get this thing as straight as we possibly can. And now we've got a bit of a challenge here. Actually, that is really nice. We'll do that, and then we'll just tie in the road over here. Okay, good, 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 good. Now let's find ourselves this road, and we'll try and do something like this and tie it in like that. Look at that. We'll commission this construction, and we'll probably get the crews out here to come and do that construction. Means we can actually run underneath here. We can add extra roads potentially into this area. Yeah, I like it. I like it. Let's commission, not build, commission. It's not that costly to do it, by the way. Wow, look at those dollar values going up there now. Okay, so now construction should go nicely under there. Okay, what I want to do is I want to move all of these people. Oh, there's no one in here, so let's demolish that guy. Oh, no one in there either. Let's demolish that one. No one in here. Oh, there are people in there. Let's move them across the river. Sorry about that, guys. Demolish you there. I don't know why they don't like those spots, but anyway, that's fine. We'll demolish this one. Luckily, all of this has already been empty. Well, not all of it, but almost all of it. Okay, and we'll demolish that one. This one, oh, still lots of people over here. We'll move them over there and demolish it. This one, well, one little person. Move you over there and demolish. And over here, we'll demolish. And over here, we'll demolish. Perfect. Now, this area is where I'm now going to start repurposing our stuff a little bit. So I'm going to just grab all of this. And what I'm keen on doing is just, oh, not quite what I wanted to do. Getting a little over-eager over there. Gonna have to remove all of this stuff. Let's do something awesome in the capital here. Oh, too much. Does this cost us money? I don't know. If it does, not too much. Yeah, we're getting a little eager here. Okay. Let's just trim back on these as well. Okay, that's fine. Now, what I'll just do is I'll just replace some of these things again. More stuff. Okay, let's just replace. Yeah, this is a problem. Trim that back a little, and we'll just try and replace that one. Yeah, fine. That's gonna work. This is not gonna work. Just get rid of these guys, and then we'll get this one back. Love the music. Love the music. It's absolutely gorgeous. Okay, now let's tie that one in there. Perfect. Okay, now we've created ourselves a very nice open area in the capital over here that we will use to build something glorious. Okay, so first things first, and we've got rail where? Very far away, really. So the question is, do we try and run a rail in here? We could certainly try and do so. I'm sure we'll be able to squeeze something through here. Maybe we'll have to, over there seems to be fine. So we can, at least if it's a one line, we can, certainly. Let's get the mods and find out. Platform station kind of thingies. I would like road rail station, probably this one, which we've been using a lot of, but it's just a little better. And it'll have to be pretty central, to be honest. So let's try, if we do this, we should be able to do a decent job here Alternatively, we bring it in all the way to here. Yeah, I don't know if that's the right call. But what we could also do is we could do it nice and central right over here. Like this. Yeah, because there's a bit of a road that we can tie into over here. And we get this, yeah, it seems to be about the best angle we can gonna get over here. So I was thinking maybe here, something like this. We'll just tie it in right over here. Something like this. Oh, we're auto building. Let's not auto build. Something like that. Good. There we go. So now I'm going to go ahead and grab our rail line, electrified, and we'll see. The idea here is that we're going to run it really? I have to be able to cross that at some point. You want us to cross where exactly? Really? You don't want to allow any crossings here? Okay, so the question is, do we then run potentially in there? Which will kind of also work for us. The other thing is though, where are these trains going to take people? Well, we can actually add industry and stuff out here. That's going to be, anyway. I don't know. The train stuff is just going to be too much. Let's forget about the train stuff. We've got train station elsewhere. All we need to do potentially is just get ourselves a proper bus station over here. I'm a little indecisive about that. So let's get ourselves some nice bus stations over here. We can do one on each end. I think that's going to be awesome. Okay, so let's go back to this and let's find ourselves some large drive-through bus stations. Something like this is what I'm potentially keen on doing. So if we do one there, we do the other one over here. Yeah, I think that's going to be fine. Okay, good stuff. So that's a good starting point. Now, we should have something like monuments. Yeah, look at this. I like this one. What is this? This is too small. All the others are too small. So I'm thinking something like this one. I know the Palace of the Soviet is there as well. It's something that I might add a little bit later. But the Palace of the Soviet might be on something like this, or an island or something. I don't want it in the middle of our town. I'd rather do this kind of thing over here. So let's do that. Right in the middle of town over here. Actually, let's start off by actually getting a bit of a road to go through here. And I'm going to try and keep the angles appropriate. And then what we'll do is we will use our little curvy tool to try and get ourselves something that can kind of work. Yeah, something like that maybe. Yes, okay. What I'll have to do is I'll have to get rid of this piece. Come on, right there, and then we can go ahead and tie. Really, you're not gonna do a straight run in here? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Okay, fine. There you go. Perfect. Now we've got one road like that. That's the one through this. Question is, do we want a big road in there? Anyway, let's get back to our monument. I want the monument right over here. So we'll do that. There goes the monument. That's pretty cool. I do like that. Something else that we wanted to put in here was the sporting facility. Oh, City Hall. Oh, I like it. I need to put City Halls in a few more places though, I think. What's the other one? Doesn't have the road. Oh, the road's on the side. Yeah, which is a little bit more appropriate, I would say. Nice, look at this. Let's find ourselves a nice spot for the city hall right over here. Yeah, I like that. Completely in line over there. Actually, let's pull it forward just a tad. Yeah, that's about the spot there. There we go. This is going to be a little weird over here. Now, what else is there? Cooling tower, distribution office. Oh, this is a nuclear water cooling. I've not done that. Then there was this thing, which is definitely not going to go in the heart of our city. What is this, though? A school gym, a stadium. We did have a stadium here. Maybe that's the thing that we need to do here. Find ourselves a way of kind of sorting out a stadium. And we can, it seems, find a spot for it. Yeah, I like it. The stadium is going to be in the capital. And maybe we turn that around actually so that you can see the monument from the pavilion. There it is. Right there. I like that. Nice. Okay, good stuff. Let's place that one as well. Oh, I like that. I like it a lot. Now, we need to do some other things as well. This isn't the most perfect of areas, but it is at least semi-functional. Well, that's the kind of main purpose of town here, is that this actually be functional in the end. So let's make sure that we actually provide it with appropriate. Kind of a little worried about this. So if we do, so that corner just doesn't want to work. We can probably get this to work. Yeah, as a bus station, it's going to be fine. That's actually quite a neat little turn there. And we can do a very similar thing over there for the bus station. And then the question is, do we actually, you know what? Let's trim back this one right there. Okay. And what I'd instead want to do is I'd want to run a bit of a line like that. There we go. I'm happy with that. And what we'll do is we'll just tie this one in here. Nice. There we go. There we go. So that's okay. I'm quite happy with that. What we'll do on this side is we'll do a very similar thing. However, we'll start it off over here. And this guy can just kind of tie in like so. And then what we'll do is we'll get this one to tie in. Of course, that's not going to work. The money is decent at the moment, at least. Okay, we'll just do that. There we go. So now that's the basics over here. Now, what else do we need in here? We need a lot of facilities in here, and that's what this is going to be about. I would like us to have maybe a little bit of a square or something going on right in front here. That would be really cool if we can do that. So let's start off with some little pathways on both sides here. We'll tie that in here, and we'll tie that through there, in there, something like this. Okay, so if we do something like that, and what we'll do is we'll tie these up on this side, like so. Yeah, I like it. I like it. Now, this is a bit of a square. Do we have anything that we can put in that square that's going to make sense for us over here? What? Not churches. We've got a church in town, but I don't think that's the thing that we want to do. A university. Ooh, a technical university. It's not a square if the university is in there, but what I'm kind of tempted to do is look at that. And what's the other one? Oh, Ministry of Finance. Ooh. Ministry of Finance. Medical University. Ministry of Culture. Oh, I think that's what we need to do. Government Complex. Government Complex instead. And then we'll have this internal square over here. What is this one? Tiny university. No, that's not what it's going to be, but that's good. Obviously, they're all universities. So if we do the technical university on the one side here, I like the idea of that. That's quite a big, sizable building. I would like the Ministry of Culture somewhere. Ooh, it's not going to squeeze in unless we get rid of some of these things a little bit. What is the other one we have here? Ministry of Finance. Ministry of Finance actually squeezes in. That's not good. Some of these are just not good enough. You know what? I'm kind of wondering. Maybe we just remove this thing and just put that one in here. I'm almost tempted to do that. Because I think this might be a little bit too much. Because they're all kind of doing the same thing. What does this actually do? I'm not too sure. That's too small, really. It's not quite impressive enough. So let's trim that back a little. And let's try, if we get rid of this, and then what I'll do is I'll get rid of all of that as well. Get rid of this, get rid of that, all the way up to there, all the way down there. Buildings are on fire. Ooh, I need fire protection over here. Need to get rid of that and get rid of this. Okay, now trying that again. I think this is really the more appropriate kind of style of building right over here. Yeah, I think that's the one. Let's do that. I'm happy to give that a road that runs up here. Some infrastructure's in the way. Let's quickly trim back on this just for a little bit, and then we'll try that one more time. That's okay. I think that's going to be fine. It's not a perfect square, but I think that's going to be quite awesome. We'll find some other way to tie these together. So with that in mind, then I'll go ahead and loop this thing through around here again. That's going to be just fine. Then we'll find some of these paths again. Oh, I've got an idea with the square. And that's kind of okay here. We do this and we do that. Yeah, it's not, it's not the perfect kind of square, is it? But it's okay. It's not supposed to be perfect. I've got a good idea here now. Okay, that's cool. That is cool. And then what we can do is we can actually get other more appropriate facilities to run the rest of this. Okay, so let's get ourselves modded what are we looking for? City Hall is something that we could add still, but hang on, let's get back to stuff like cinema and so on. So planetarium. Oh, look at that. Can we potentially squeeze the planetarium in here? No, just doesn't want to. That would have been really cool. That would have been really cool. We really can't squeeze it anywhere. That would have been so cool to squeeze the planetarium in here. But the stadium is in there now, so that's okay. Okay, that's not going to work. Oh man, that was the thing. What I want to do is get a shopping center. Shopping center. Sports, city, cooling, parking lots, shops, shopping mall. Here we go. I'm very tempted to place some mall. Oh, and this is actually going to work really nicely. If we do one there, in this specific area, it's going to be quite good here. Something like that. Yeah, I like that. That's going to be really awesome. We can't get it to flip around exactly the way we would like it. Potentially we can do another, like somewhere over here maybe. But I don't think we necessarily need another one like that just over there. Got some small shops and stuff we can use, so that's one good one. I'll go ahead and grab us the storage as well, the storage facilities that we're going to need over here. So we need the small storage, but we also need the meat storage, right? So something like this, maybe. Okay, we probably need the truck loading, unloading here, and we need the meat storage. So let's go to storage quickly. It's going to be this one, the meat storage. Can we get that to work? Ooh. This one. Okay, so this one I feel would have to go. So something like that as the meat storage, and then the other one, the modded smaller one. No, mods. Mod storage, small storage. This one. That's slightly problematic. Can we get it to work? Just does not want to, does it? Oh! We can get it to work here. It's a little problematic in this specific area, but I'd rather have it than not. But what's going to happen with this thing? Can we get... No, it's just not going to work this way, is it? Okay, what I'll do is I'll get rid of this and we'll just get the other storage in here instead. That's fine. We're just going to have the one storage. It's going to be fine. We're going to keep it nice and tidy over here. Just do something like that. Get the one storage in there as nice and tidy as possible. So we have some storage over here, so that's going to be just fine. Okay, that's good. Now we need some, so we've got sports, we've got this, we need schools. So let's go and get ourselves some schools. We've got a university, that's fine. So just some schools now, school and hospitals and things like that. So I was kind of thinking maybe this one. Does it want to? Well, let's find ourselves a school over here. Actually, what we can do is we can just squeeze it in right here in terms of an access point. That's fine. So we'll have a little bit more room and stuff over there. The bus station will come up here. That's fine. We need ourselves a kindergarten. Big kindergarten. Yeah, it might be worth us just squeezing that one in here as well. Something like that. Okay. Let's try and tie that in. We're going to need to get rid of that piece there. So we'll do that, and then we'll try and trim this, put this back in. I hate it when it does that, but anyway, that's going to be okay. So there we go. So we've got the kindergarten and the school up here now. Shops are in here. What else? What else do we need? If we go and look at the facilities that people need, we do need to get ourselves a bit of a fire station and a hospital. So I'll grab the modded hospital though, that has the better accessibility. Modified Tura. Oh, a building was destroyed. What is this? Let's have a look at that straight away. Oh, the prefab panel factory. Now you see, this is the one time you're not paying attention, and then you lose an entire factory. Prefab panels. Okay. Okay, so all of that should be okay, but what I'll do is we need to gonna trim back this, that. That should be okay. Now let's get that prefab panel factory back. My goodness, that's just not on. I believe it should work right over here. It worries me a little bit that we're not getting these connected, but maybe that, can we? There we go. That's the one. I think I'll get the other one to work. It's worked in the past, so let's just try it again. Forklift connection. Honestly. Okay, so let's get rid of this road here. Oh, there's a little bit of funny business going on over there. I think it's got to do with the map. So we'll do that. That really should work. Okay, now let's get our little roads back in here. You know what I think was the problem here? Yeah, so that will work. And we'll just kind of update that a little, and we'll do something like this. And then we'll need to just tie in this little path here. Okay, now the path should be able to go in there. Nice. Okay, let's pay for all of that. Pay for all of this. And pay and for the road as well. Road and pay for it. There we go. This road is connected. That's fine. Now we'll... Oh, we need the conveyor, which is the biggest problem of them all. Can we... Yeah, okay, well, let's trim this all back. I don't think any of this was actually used. We were trying to get people to be able to come here. But anyway, that should now be able to work. There we go. And we'll pay for that. And we'll pay for this. Okay, so that should be able to work again. Yeah, I don't think anybody was walking these routes. Get that built, please. Our money is dropping again. So my... Oh, are we? Ooh, there's some issues here. So these guys... We're out of power? Honestly. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, we're not getting any workers, obviously, if things are out of power. Let's pay for that. And this might be part of what was our problem here. So what I want you to do is you need to come and load prefab panels. You're not going to unload anything there. And then you're going to unload prefab panels over there. It's as simple as that. Buildings without power supply. What is going on with our power? Really? We've slowly run out of workers at the power station and now we don't have any power. And here? These guys should be working. So the nuclear power plant has run out of power and now the trains bringing the people there can't actually get there. How long has this been the situation? Wow, that's quite tedious, really. Can we really not get any power? I'm sure these things are connected somewhere. Where can we... Over here we should be able to do a little transformer thingy for the rails. Let's quickly have a look. So the rails needs to be powered like here. So what I can do is I can try and do that one right over there. That could work. Okay, so let's trim back some of the rail here. Oh, please don't not work. Okay, so let's find ourselves. I don't quite like that. I'm going to trim it back just a tad. I'd rather have this thing kinked than have the rail kinked. So with that in mind, we will go and link back up. Not quite what I wanted. Okay, we're going to bring it slightly closer. Try that one again. Pause again because now stuff. That's much better. There we go, and we will tie in. Yeah, much better, much better. Let's build all of that. Need to build that. Need to get some power lines over there. Oh, this is... Oh, it's high voltage only. Okay, we'll fix it. Okay, let's cancel that little section, and what we'll do is we'll try and do this. Come on, cancel it again. I really don't like that. Can we do this? Yeah, that's much better. Let's build that as well. Okay, now we're going to need to tie off some power over here. I believe this power is in fact coming from... Yeah, it is coming from there. Okay, so that's exactly where we would like it to do. Okay, so get ourselves a pretty big transformer over here. Can you believe that we end up doing this kind of stuff here? Okay, so we get a transformer. Do that. We'll tie in some power. Let's just get the big one. Tie in some power over there. We'll pay for that. We'll get the mediums. And what we'll do is I'm going to run it out like this and like that. We'll do this and that. And hopefully... I don't think this is going to work. Let's build that one. Come on. Okay. My train's going. With a little bit of luck, the trains will now move. And we've got the redundancy in here now, so that we can actually get the trains to also move. My goodness. Now we're dropping big time on that. Luckily, we haven't started building the new stuff yet. This guy has kind of forgot where he wants to go, right? No, you'll find your way. My goodness. Okay, let's continue what we were doing over here, and I'm going to finalize the episode in just a little bit. Oh, people are actually starting to construct things over here. That's okay. So we've got this, we've got that. What else? We need a hospital, and I was busy with the modded hospital, and then things got out of hand. So I want the 2-road hospital over here. I don't think we need a 2-road though. Can have the hospital right there. That's okay. And what we can have is a fire station as well. Would like something pretty big. 6 fire engines. Can't actually squeeze it in there. We should be able to have it in here, right? There's a little gap where it works. There we go, fire station over there. How about that? I'm just going to pretty this thing up a little bit. So let's quickly get our road connections. So that connection is fine. Ooh, this connection is not going to work like that. We'll have to clear out some stuff here. Honestly? Really? Clear out some more stuff then? We also need to get some power. Now that we've dealt with power, we need to get some power sorted as well. I think there's something in here. There it is. That's the thing. There we go. That'll work. I don't want to pay for it, but anyway, that's okay. Okay, so that's kind of the idea. We could squeeze some stuff in here. But really, this is where we've now added the facilities. Very nice facilities coming in over here. Now, what I wanted to do is I wanted to go to our monuments yet again. And what we'll do is we'll have these Lenin monuments that kind of runs down here. So I wanted to do Lenin 1. Lenin 1. Lenin 2, Lenin 2, Lenin 3, Lenin 3, and then we'll do Lenin 4 and Lenin 4. Actually, we wanted to offset that a little. Let's just go back, delete that. Yes, get Lenin 4 back. Put them in just a tad like that, and then Lenin 5, something like this, and something like that. There we go. Now that is going to be our kind of square here. Well, it's not a square, but anyway, our open space here. We can do some trees and stuff like that in there, but that's going to be pretty awesome. We can do some other stuff, but yeah, it's effectively, yeah, I like it. That is a very good thing for us over here. So I would like us to get all of this kind of paid for. I'm going to pay for all of this. I'm not going to have the guys slowly construct it. They can construct the bridge, which is what they're doing. But I don't want them to come over here and construct this. I'd rather we construct this with the money that we're making. And that should be pretty good, actually. Glad I didn't put the train station in here because that just wouldn't have worked. So this is going to be a very nice little center of town over here. I'm not sure there's anything else that we need. School, kindergarten. Let's just have a look at the citizens' facilities one more time. Oh, we need a little bit of entertainment. So I can put a theater in here. Yeah, I'll do something like that. The cinema is not the one that we want. We want the theater. Theater. We'll do that, and that's what we're going to kind of finish it off. It's not going to be that one. It's going to be this one. We can... Sure, we can squeeze it in over here. The question is, do we do it like this? Or do we try and... get it in here? Yeah, let's get it in there. There we go. So now we've got a further facility over there. So this is basically... We've taken a square of the town, we've demolished it, and we've provided ourselves a nice little capital over here, a little bit of urban infill going on. So what I will do in between episodes, I will get all of this built, I will figure out what's going on with our power, and I will see you next time. Guys, if you've liked it, please hit that button. I obviously always appreciate your support. This stuff is still not being built. Yeah, leave some comments down below. Tell us what you think of our new square in the capital. I am really excited about that. Our dollars are going up quite nicely now, but our rubles have gone quiet due to our power issues, but power should be back up and running. Excellent. So it was just a matter of slowly losing power until such we could not get our trains out here. Wow. Anyway, that's one of those things that happens. Guys, thank you so much. Again, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.